We're recording.
Oh, great.
So one
you
goal that is a daily goal for the year or month or whatever.
Can you go first?
I could if I had given myself time to think about it today. So maybe this is a follow-up and we need to talk about it for tomorrow. So everyone watch this video. And I want us to think about a big goal in terms of like consistency, but not necessarily like what you need to achieve at the end of the year. Something you can achieve every single day, such as getting a workout every day or doing personal development. It doesn't have to necessarily be every day either. Like that sometimes I think is overwhelming and makes us think like, I can't do that possibly every single day. But something that's like a seemingly small thing that you can be consistent in over time. So I think mine, and I don't really know how to phrase this, but I have a few because I have some like business type goals that I need to work on and be thinking about in terms of just like being consistent and growing my team and helping my own coaches. And then as far as like my fitness journey type things, I need to come up, my kind of broad thing that I haven't really narrowed down is somehow staying on track better with my diet on a more small, consistent basis rather than I'm perfect for a month and then have 2 weeks of not so great and then get back really good for a little while. So to figure out a way that I can be more consistent and less of this, my screen's too small, but yeah. So those are kind of my thoughts. And I know I just put you on the spot. So if you want to think about it.
That's okay. No, I think that, like you had said, like for fitness, I'm kind of there. Like it's just something I do. I'm not consistent of what time of day I work out, but I'm consistent at getting it done. And it really helps to follow a program because it tells you this is what you need to do today. Like you don't have to think about it. This is what you're doing. This is your off day. And so that really helps. But definitely the diet is something that I need to focus on as well. And I think one of the things that, that I've learned in those last 2 months, that's kind of when I've really focused on things, is that you don't need to have a treat every day. And that in my head that it was like, well, I'll just have a few chocolate chips here and a chocolate here. And even though it's like small things, it's kind of like once you get that taste of the chocolate or whatever, it makes you want to eat more.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think for me, and I don't know, I think I heard it somewhere, it wasn't Shalene, it was some motivational thing. And it was kind of like, yeah, you don't need a sweet every day. And eventually you don't really even need one once a week. Like if you can wait and hold off for like special events, like birthdays or, holidays and stuff like that. So for me, it's not like depriving myself, but it's more like thinking nutritionally for my body. So what's going to help me achieve the results that I want physically.
Right.
And I'm just really interested in this year in pushing, my body to see, like I had said before, what can it do? Like I am actually starting to see some abs form. And to me, that's like mind blowing because I seriously thought that would happen.
Yeah.
And it does start with, it does, like now diet is so important because, if I go off track for even a couple of days, like the bloating and everything, you can really notice a difference.
Right.
So for me, it's just starting off, maybe just doing like one treat a week is kind of where I want to get back to being. And that's where I was, not so much the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, I know. The last 2 weeks, it's like the wheels fell off, right?
Yeah.
That happened for me. I don't know for you, but.
No, it was. I was good at the 26th or 27th. And then it was like, it was just like, I can't do this anymore. It was really hard.
Right.
And so even now being home, like I ate pretty crappy yesterday. Today was, I think, the first day that I haven't actually, like, I've been really, good at what I've been eating. So where I'm heading.
Yeah,
I like
it. No, those are good. Okay. Anything else you just wanted, and we can do this at the end if you want me to stop recording. So think about if you have like questions or things, but there's a couple things I wanted to talk that I want to post in the group. So that's why I wanted to record this. So a couple things, and I was hoping, I really love your opinions and I'm sure you'll have good ideas, but that we would have a few more people on here to kind of bounce some ideas around. So people, if you're watching this recording, please comment because I want to hear your thoughts. Uh-oh. Did I just get dropped? Or frozen?
I'm just taking my.
Oh, I'm looking at the ceiling. I thought I was looking at the floor. I'm so disoriented. Okay, so I kind of wanted to feedback on the $20 groups and how, if you or other people that are watching this have thoughts on how to run it so that we can have more winners or something, because someone last time said, and I totally agree with this, the way that they're set up now and the way that I've been doing the points now, it's like if someone like you, Pam, is in the group who's like, I'm not missing a point. And then someone else is in there and like has 2 days where they like don't drink their water. They're like, oh, I'm done because Pam's got every point and all the extra ones. And so they just give up because there's like no way to recover. And so I kind of want to change how it's structured a little bit, not to reward people like for not being consistent, but to make it possible for someone that's not a maniac about competing for every single point, so that it's still worth it to like stay committed all the way to the end. So someone a while ago suggested that even though it would like diminish what the winnings were, to just break it down and have like a first, second, third place, even if it was going to be like $100, $50, $25, so that it's still like there's something else that you're working for. And other things, other options, and I always do this, but I don't really announce it, is usually like second and third place I will send something to. And it's not, oh, Amanda's on here. Hey, Amanda. How are you? So we're just talking about how to kind of restructure the $20 groups so that more people can win. So weigh in with your thoughts. So one thing I was just saying is we make it, even if the prizes are smaller and it kind of limits the main prize, one option is to have like first, second, third, and just break down the prize winnings that way. Another thing, like I was just saying, people usually second and third place, or people that were really competing, I'll send them something. Like I just have a bunch of things that I kind of collect to give away, and it's not $125, and it maybe isn't even that cool of things, but something just to kind of recognize that like, hey, I know you've been working really hard and I want to like recognize you. But I would love just thoughts if you guys have any on different ways to structure points. Amanda, you've done a $20 group before, right?
I had, but I followed it really close last time.
But you didn't like do it.
There was no way I could have
but
done it.
You get how they work, right?
Yeah.
So either ways to kind of restructure points so that it's less like all or nothing for seeming for people, or ways to restructure winnings so that it is worth it to stay in the game. Any thoughts on that?
I mean, I agree with that, because I think it is I make sure I get all the points is because, if you miss a couple, then it's like, well, what's the point of even trying, because someone else is getting all the points.
Right.
I don't really know, because it's hard too, because not everybody in the group is like losing weight either. Like they want to just maintain, or there's other goals.
Right.
So that one's hard as well.
Yeah, because I have had people say like, I feel like I lost because I didn't lose weight, because people got points for that. And so I changed that in the last group so that that didn't like make or break your winnings, because I agree, not everyone wants to lose weight. Yeah.
What about how more like setting goals for the week, and then like, I don't know, because I really liked how the last group that you did, I don't know, that was the first $20 group that I was in, but you set goals at the beginning of the month, and then you get extra points for hitting your goals. Like I thought that was a really cool thing to do. So can you, I don't know, maybe do that weekly? Okay. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think weekly would be good, because the hard part is like, in the effort of goal making is, one of the steps in goal making is making the date attainable.
Right.
And so for me, at least, making a month goal is all well and good, but it's like
Smaller.
months are really long. And so
Yeah.
if I could just
Right.
break it up even more with the steps that I'm doing to attain like my month
Yeah.
goal,
Yeah.
I think that would be a bit more motivating. Or
Okay.
even like a week goal. Like, okay, Monday through Friday, because a lot of people do their cheat days or even their rest days over the weekends.
Right.
The last thing you want to do is like, I forgot my goal. Anyways.
Right. Yeah. No, I like that. What are your guys' thoughts on making the like grand prize pot smaller to have some other places?
Oh, sorry, do you hear my children killing each other?
The circuit that's happening in the background, that's fine. I'm just waiting for Mike to like bring me a crying baby that I have to nurse in the middle of this call. So it may very well happen. So awesome. So do you guys have thoughts, or is anyone like strongly opposed to making that grand prize smaller? And I think like, I mean, most of the time we're at about $200, sometimes $300. I don't know what my list is. I probably have 10 people on the list right now that told me that they want to do this group. And usually as we start, a couple more people will like kind of jump in or fall out. So, I mean, if we did 150, 50, 25, like 25 isn't a ton, but it's still something, right? It's still like a goal. So
I think if we break it up, which I'm totally game for, is that whatever the percentage is, we need to make sure, at least for me, the incentive is that I need to get more than what I paid in for.
Right.
So if it ends up, if the 25 for whatever, if a million people drop out suddenly ends up being only $20, I'm like, well, that kind of sucked.
Yeah. But at least you got your money back, right?
Yeah.
You didn't lose it all the way. You still did it. Okay, so I'll work on that. And I think that those aren't going to be set because it just depends on what the pot is. And I usually throw a little into. But sorry, Pam, were you going to say something?
Yeah, I think that I like that idea because I think the whole purpose of this is for more people to get benefit out of it.
Right.
And I think the more people that can stay motivated because there is a chance to win some more money,
Right.
I think the better, because it just sucks if people are only battling it and then everyone else is just like, oh, screw this, like that this isn't fun. Like that's it's cool for the person winning, but like I said, I think it's good for the whole purpose is to help everybody and everybody achieve their goals and weight loss or whatever, maintain or whatever they're trying to do.
Okay.
That's my thought.
Yeah, no, I like that. I think it's okay. Well, I'm going to talk to these ladies for a little bit longer, and then I will come and give you a hug. Okay? So good night. Their kids, Amanda's kids in the background. They're noisy, huh?
They're crazy, just like you, bud. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, a whole bunch of boys that you would love to play. Okay, say bye. Say good night. Okay. The other thing, my question about the group. Good night. I will, if you listen, I will come in when I'm done. Okay. The other thing is, I'm wondering if we want to stick with the like veggies, water, workout, no treats, or if we want to change any of those. Or if, and I know, Amanda, Pam and I were just in this other group where like instead of challenges like that, we just had like one daily challenge. Like every day you had like post your goals, post a recipe, post like something that was like back into the group, but not necessarily like stick to your healthy goals.
Right.
And so
that was too, Vanessa, I think that was too, in a sense, too easy.
It was really easy. Like we had like 25 people that got all the points or more than that, right?
Honestly, I like yours better.
Okay.
I thought it was harder. And I think that to see real results, you can't be eating treats every single day.
Right.
And I know that group, like, you still had to set a goal of what you wanted to achieve, but you can still.
It's a little more direction.
Yeah. And you didn't have to exercise. Like you didn't have to. And like to get enough, or maybe water should be one of them. Or was water one of them?
Water is one usually. Yeah.
Yeah. And like eating vegetables, that many, it is hard. Some days it's like you're eating vegetables at 8 o'clock at night so that you can get them in.
Yeah. Okay. So I like those for the same reasons, obviously, which is why I've done them. But I wonder if, I mean, some of those, because we all have different goals, right? Some people might not feel, or not, maybe not every week, you feel like you don't need a treat every day, right? So I wonder if I can change the treat point or something to like, I only had 2 or less treats this week, so I get 1 point, rather than every single day you get a point for not having treats or something. Like, so I might make that a little bit more lenient, but I agree. I think it's good that that's kind of hard, right? Because that
You could, with the treat thing, you could, this could be tricky math, but you could do it.
okay. You should have, did you see the crab walk points competition?
Oh my gosh. My triceps still are hurting from that.
That was funny. Hence why I'm glad I didn't join that group. But I really like that idea, though. I just want to plug that in.
Yeah.
But I liked how, you know, everybody got a different day that they were in charge of doing something.
Yeah. Okay.
Mike not allowed.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll give Mike 1 or 2, but I did have a few complaints about, like, not all of us are capable of headstands, Vanessa. Like, that wasn't really very fair. So,
Well, it was fun though. Come on, like I didn't think.
Attempt, right?
So, no, what I was thinking, like with the treats point, is kind of do it like, so if the group's running for 4 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Let's say you get 12 points for the whole, 12 treat points for the whole month.
Okay.
And if you don't have a single darn treat, you get all 12 points at the end of the month.
Oh
but that allows you like 3 treats a week, because sometimes you have really crappy days in a row.
But we're trying to get over emotional eating, Amanda.
I understand that.
No, I understand you. I like that idea. So like you have like a pool of points to use however you want. Maybe not 12. 12's kind of
12's a bit much.
Yeah. Well, I kind of like that idea. So I'm just writing notes here. Pool of points to use.
Okay, I'll be right back. Hold on.
Or like you're good. Or like missed workout days. Like you get, instead of saying like today's your free point day, I can say you get 2 points a week to skip a workout or something. So we're aiming for 5 workouts a week, which
right.
is good.
Like I don't know. My competitiveness. If you said to me, I'll get 5 points at the end of the month if I don't eat a treat, I'm not going to eat a treat that whole month because I'm so competitive.
Right. And I think that's fine.
Or like you were saying, if you say, okay, if you limit to 1 or 2 per week, yeah, either way, yeah, but just 3 points, I think that would.
Yeah, but I think it's good to know that you have that flexibility built in, right? Like when I would say on Wednesday, you're going to get a free treat point this weekend, you were like, okay, I can relax.
I can do
know what's coming. I can make it 3 more days.
Yeah.
Okay. So that, I feel like we like I know you're not even doing it, but Amanda just said this, and I think it's generally agreed upon. We like when I give you guys a day to make up a challenge, right? That's a good one. Okay, anything else with those groups, like suggestion-wise, that we should or should not do?
I guess the one thing that I did like about the other group that we were just in was, okay, so every day if you're doing a daily challenge of something different or whatever, maybe posting it for the week so that we know, like I think she had posted every, or like at the top.
There were 2 weeks, right? The cover photo. Yeah.
Yeah, so that you know, because some things are a little bit of a planning thing. So if you know you have a really busy day coming up, but you know a week ahead of time, okay, Wednesday, I need to post a recipe. I have a packed day.
Ready.
I'll do it on Tuesday and then just post it on the Wednesday.
Yeah. Okay.
Be a little bit more ahead of time what the challenge is.
Yeah, that's just on me to actually know what's happening. But yes, I can do that. And actually, honestly, that does take a little bit of work out of it for me, as long as I'm thinking about it on like Sunday, because I can plan the whole week and then I don't have to think about it every single day. So,
yeah, I'm not I'm not going to actually, join the group, but I'm definitely will follow it pretty.
No.
Hi, buddy.
Tap to say hi.
Okay, so I think Amanda, unless you have any other input for the $20 groups, that's all I wanted to talk about there. Unless you have anything.
That was pretty much it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, the other thing, shoot, what else was I going to say on here? I had like a bunch of things I was thinking about today, and I was in clinic all day, so I didn't like write anything down. I think I just was going to talk about, and you guys are probably sick of me saying this, but it just really is like such a good value right now that I like can't shut up about it. And I'm really not just trying to be like the salesiest person ever. It's just like a really good deal. So I know I've posted about it like 100 times in here, but the new Beachbody On Demand All Access Pass is like ridiculous. So for anyone, and this is recording, Amanda, which is why I'm not just talking at you guys. I'm going to post this in the group. So hopefully other people will, maybe video is better than my written posts if they make it all the way to the end of this. But if you are already a Beachbody On Demand member and are planning on keeping that membership, it doesn't make sense to not upgrade it as far as I'm concerned. Because as of right now, for just your membership, you're paying $156 a year, and you're not getting everything. You only get what's in there and then other programs that you paid for individually. If you upgrade to the All Access Pass, it like prorates it basically. So it'll go from the last time you paid for your on demand, and then you only pay $60. And then it's for the following year till the next time you hit that last payment date. And then you get access to every single program that's in there, all the new ones that they're coming out with. And you also, which you already have if you're a club member, but you get a 10% discount on anything that you decide to buy, including Shakeology after that, once you're a club member. So it just really is like, it's just like math wise, unless for some reason you really, really like can't pay $60 up front or $100 if you don't already have the membership, like there's no reason not to do it because it's saving you money and you're getting like 5 times as much for less money. So it doesn't benefit me any. I mean, I get a commission off of everyone's membership, but it's not different or more or less than how it's been. So I'm really not doing this just as like, do this so I make money off of you people. It's like, if you're doing this anyway, save yourself $60 plus whatever other programs you would have paid for this year money, and do it. So that's I maybe will leave you guys alone sometime, but if you're watching this and you don't know what I'm talking about, send me a message because you should be doing this if you want it. And the other way is like, if you think about it as like a gym membership, I don't know about where you guys are, but here we have a few gym memberships that you can get for like $10 to $20 a month for like your basic. And then you have to pay for like classes usually and daycare and whatever else on top of it. So this Beachbody On Demand, if you look at it like a gym membership, when you're paying $100 for the year, it's $8 a month for your year gym pass. Which again is like, if you're thinking about like personal trainer programs are already made for you, blah, blah, blah. I know I don't need to sell you two on it, but it just is like, it's a really ridiculously amazing thing that I can't believe they're doing for this cheap. And they are for now until February. And then I don't know how much it's going to cost. So
is it through February or until like February 1?
I think it's through the end of February. I'm pretty sure. That's just like the $99, just the workouts are $199 for the challenge pack. But yeah, as of right now, that's happening through February, and then they haven't said what the price is going to be after that.
No, we don't want to look at it. Can you hold it down, please?
Okay, so I think, I know what the other thing was. I just wanted to kind of let you guys know, and this probably won't affect people that have been around for a while, because we haven't totally worked the details out yet, but I'm working on kind of minimizing things for my team, my coaches, because I think pretty much a lot of Beachbody coaches are stay-at-home moms, like a huge percentage. Well, they are if they're doing really well. This is like their job, but they kind of get into it a lot of stay-at-home moms get into it. My team of coaches,
I think we're frozen.
your picture's frozen.
There, now I can hear you.
Okay. So a lot, like most people that get into this are stay-at-home moms, I would say. I don't know percentage-wise, but on my team, I'm just looking at my list. All of my coaches work full-time except one. And so it's kind of a different dynamic. All of them are like super stressed out and doing too many things and like don't feel like they have time to be doing what they want to do with Beachbody. And so I'm trying to kind of figure out how to minimize things and make it seem less overwhelming for people. So we're probably going to start running, like I'm going to run my monthly challenge groups probably with a couple of my coaches all the time. I may, if they want to, like let them put people into our graduate group, like people from their group, so that we're all doing that all together. And yeah, just doing more things together with my other coaches, so that it's a little bit less overwhelming and less like you have to be in charge to be able to be helping other people. So just so you know, that change may be coming, but it shouldn't really affect you guys too much unless you decide you want to coach, which both of you have talked to you about. But that's another conversation for another day. So I think that is all I have, unless you guys have any other questions or thoughts or things you want to talk about.
No, I'm good.
Do we want to stick every other week with these calls? Does that seem like a good thing, or do we want to go back to every week?
I don't know. I think every other week is fine. Every week's kind of a lot. That's taxing for you, honey. Let's just be honest.
Well, I have like 2 nights where I do calls, but every other week is works for me too.
Yeah, every other week is fine with me. When I feel like I'm having a breakdown, I just message you. So that works.
Okay, perfect. Okay, cool. That's all I have. Fabulous job. I'm excited for this next $20 group. I'm excited for you to wear a bikini on your vacation. And even if you need to take a picture and send it just to me. You don't have to send it to anyone else and then delete it on your phone.
I'm like sweating even thinking about that.
When do you go? When are you going on your vacation?
We leave on the 28th. So I have like just over 3 weeks to like get the bloat out of me.
Have you bought a swimsuit yet?
No.
Okay. That's what you need to do is you need to buy one like this week so that you know it's really happening. That's my challenge for you this week. So before our next call, you need to show me.
Okay, we have 2 weeks.
Okay. That's fine. Okay, cool. That's all I have. You guys are great.
Thanks, Vanessa.
Yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.